Good morning, Jasper High School. I'm Nick Codell, and you're watching a special election edition of Wildcat Weekly. Tonight, the 2016 election season will come to a riveting end as Donald Trump and Hilary Clinton's hope of becoming the 45th president of the United States of America lies in the people's hands today in the voting booths. These two main party nominees and many more characters that they defeated along the way has made this election season one of the most interesting in the history of our country. Hilary Bauer has the recap of what has made this election season must-watch television every step of the way.
In the beginning, there were 15 candidates. Between the two major political parties, only two remain. The Republicans kicked off their campaigns with the first debate.
You called Mr. Trump a clown, a buffoon, something else that cannot be repeated on television.
None of which is true.
Is it true?
No, it's not true. But I have said that Mr. Trump's language is divisive. I want to win. I want one of these people here, or the ones at 5 o'clock, to be the next president of the United States.
When did you actually become a Republican?
The Democrats shortly followed.
And that is that the American people are sick and tired of hearing about your damn emails.
Thank you. Me too. Me too. I think being the first woman president would be quite a change from the presidents we've had up until this point.
D's Nuts put in the bid for independent nomination, polling 9% in North Carolina, 8% in Minnesota, and 7% in Iowa. However, his campaign was soiled after it was leaked his name was Brandon Olson, a 15-year-old boy from Iowa. Numerous scandals arose, including the takeover of Jeb Bush's website by Donald Trump's campaign. Also, a conspiracy theory gained a cult following, naming Ted Cruz the Zodiac Killer. As the Indiana primary approached, Ted Cruz abruptly canceled his campaign rally in Jasper, Indiana, due to the small scale of the Huntingburg Airport. Bernie Sanders wins the Democratic primary in Indiana with 52.5%, and Donald Trump wins for the Republicans with 53.3%. However, Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump clinched their party nominations for the 2016 election. Donald Trump, billionaire. Hillary Clinton, former Secretary of State. Who will you vote for? Our only hope for the future is that Kanye runs in 2020.
Many people are well aware of what's at stake with this election, but not so much on the certain interesting facts of the prior leaders of our country. Here's Levi and Tyler with more.
My name is Tyler.
My name's Levi.
And today, we're going to ask some trivia questions.
Who was the only president unanimously elected?
I don't know, but I guess it had to be George Washington.
You are correct.
Who was the only president that never got married?
No clue.
No clue? Well, it's James Buchanan, so you're wrong.
All right.
Who was the oldest president?
Ronald Reagan.
You are correct. What comic books does President Obama collect?
I'm not sure, but he's probably a DC guy, so probably Batman and Superman. The Dark Knight series.
No, the answers are Spider-Man and Conan the Barbarian.
Wow, so he is a Marvel guy.
Who was the tallest president? Easy. Come on. Think. Jimmy Neutron. Think.
Tall president. Well, I have no idea.
Abraham Lincoln. Wrong!
I didn't know that. That was probably his top hat.
Thank you very much.
That's it?
Yeah.
Wow. I did great.
How many presidents have died in office?
8.
That's correct.
I'm the best.
That was some presidential trivia from Tyler and Levi.
I love trivia.
At this point, many people are getting sick and tired of election commercials that have taken over television this election cycle, but there were some commercials that just quite didn't make the cut.
Hi, I'm Jill Stein.
in my video. I don't even know her. You know, I hire so many people in my campaign, I can't even keep track of everyone. It's just so many. Just so many. Do you want somebody relatable to run our country? I'm the perfect candidate. I can relate to anybody, especially people who make drapes, who sell drapes. I don't know, some of them are drapes. Hello, do you sell drapes?
No.
Then get out of my way, man. Hi, do you sell drapes? Yeah. See? Relatable.
We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be back with a lot more special election coverage here on Wildcat Weekly.
Close your eyes and you're gone.
At Ubler Chevy Cadillac in Jasper, your car buying experience doesn't have to be fantasy. With a wide variety of new and pre-owned vehicles available for purchase, along with their friendly and knowledgeable staff, Ubler can make your car buying experience a reality. Ubler Chevy Cadillac, where customers send their friends since 1929.
Are you tired of old processed cookies that crumble in your hands? Or how about the awful processed taste you get from store-bought cookies? Are you seeking something new and delicious? Well, try homemade Spud's Market cookies at Wildcat Corner this Friday.
Clinton and Trump have had their fair share of obstacles along their path to the White House, and we've set up an obstacle course with a few of our own students representing the two major candidates. Here's Angie Arillo with how it all went down.
Philip Noblet, 10th grade.
My name is Jericho Malone. Of energy. What do you have to say? I'm being held here against my will.
This great country has had 44 presidents throughout its history, and Brandon Wildman asked students to try and name as many as they possibly can.
What's up, Jasper High School? For this election day, we're going to see if you can name all of our presidents in descending order.
Obama,
Bush,
Bill Clinton, George H.W. Bush,
Reagan,
Carter, Ford, Chevy, no, just kidding.
Got Richard Nixon,
Johnson, Kennedy,
Eisenhower, Harry Truman, FDR.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Lincoln.
And then you have Isaac Newton, Anthony Rizzo, LeBron James. I'm stumped now. Was Hilary Clinton a president? No.
Fortunately, she wasn't.
All the campaign stops along the way comes down to tonight, when the polls close and the next leader of our country gets decided by the American people the way it always has, but perhaps the most interest generated in quite a long time. This election day is as important as it's ever been, and the proud American democracy will be shown again as it's the citizens of this great country who will decide who steps into the Oval Office on January 20th, 2017 as the next president of the United States of America. There's certainly a lot at stake today, as when the polls close tonight, there will be millions watching coverage on major networks interested in finding out who the American people have chosen as their next leader. Nick Odell signing off for this edition of Wildcat Weekly.